Hello everybody, welcome back to the Dinnercraft server. We are here at the base, and I think we're going to make a couple of base arrangements here because right now we're looking kind of, yeah, the base looks nice and all that, but I feel like we could work a little bit more on it, specifically up top right here. I feel like we should make something a little bit grand up there, so I want to start a project, a little mega base. But first we need arrows from skeletons because our infinity bow is kind of low on arrows. So let's go get an arrow from a skeleton when one spawns. Then I can tell you the plans for that mega base house type thing upstairs. This mountain's a lot taller than I remember. Ow. Alright, anyway, we got our arrows, so nice. No, not my helmet. Oh, that was actually kind of nice. I apologize for the microphone sound quality. I don't know why it's all of a sudden just absolutely awful. I'm using the same microphone, same settings and everything, but it just decided to go off on me. So here's where I want to have my mega build. Okay, I don't know why you're up here. You're just gonna chill here though. So this is where I want to have it. It's like gonna be a tall house up here. And I'm kind of concerned with how it'll look because I don't want it to take away from the natural look of the base. But it's gonna be kind of like a... Whoa, that was a really large creeper all right there. Was that thing invisible? Excuse me, what just happened? Was that thing invisible and I just didn't even realize it? Why was the explosion so large? Do you have strength? And strength somehow now buffs with it? Like, okay. Okay, well, I don't have any items now, so I'm gonna tell you the story about how I lost all my items just now. So I'm going over to the acacia biome because, you know, I want saplings because we get a garden shop. I want saplings, obviously. So I go over there and, you know, I'm getting my saplings. All's good. All's going really good. It's nighttime, so of course it's a little bit dangerous, but I'm just being pelted by skeletons, nothing much. So then I get back to the tree that I'm at. So I'm mining a tree right over there. So once I'm hitting that tree, then it starts getting bad because I see a light like this light up right behind me, and I just know I'm going to die here. I'm going to die. So a creeper blows me up. Now, understandably, I'm pissed at this. I had a full inventory of bone meal, a couple shulker boxes full of bone meal. I had a lot of bone meal on me, and not only that, but I had my entire armor set. So now I'm just like, wow. That hurts. So, I'm just standing there in complete shock. I'm like, I got 5 minutes to get back to there before everything despawns. I'm probably like 2,000 blocks out, so I'm kind of worrying here. Anyway, I start moving back there at like rapid pace. I'm speed running. I'm doing the whole Bed Wars bridge type thing where it makes, I don't even know if it makes you go faster or whatnot, but it just helps you cover terrain faster. So I'm doing that, and then I get there and there's nothing there. So then I'm just sitting there. I'm like, wow, this really just happened. And I did a backflip. Now here's one thing you should know about me. I can't do a backflip. I'm a 6'4" lanky dude. I can't do a backflip. So what ended up happening was I did a backflip, I kicked my microphone, so that thing goes flying. It probably had to have almost hit the ceiling. So then that thing hits the ground. I'm like, wow, I think I just broke my microphone. I might have to use something else. So now it's fine, don't worry. But now I have an issue where it's flown up and it has almost hit the ceiling. So now I'm just sitting here, I'm like, Okay, well, now what am I gonna do? And then I get the bright idea. Alright, I have industrial grade adhesive in the other room. Or no, it's like industrial grade super glue. It's like Gorilla Glue on steroids. So I go over to the other room and I get the glue. And then I'm like, alright, so I got this glue. I'm gonna reattach this microphone to my mic arm. So I reattach it to my mic arm, you know, all's good. And I put the glue down. Well, no, not all is good. The glue starts leaking. So now what am I supposed to do? I'm in a little bit of a predicament here where my glue is leaking. It's all over my desk. I have a microphone which is half-assedly connected to my mic arm using some glue. So now I'm panicking. I'm like, okay, I got like a couple seconds before this thing dries and then my entire desk is ruined. So I go to get the paper towel in my closet and I get back. I'm like, I have the paper towel now. All right, all should be fine. So I start wiping it off, and I guess I had some adhesive tack on my hand or whatever, adhesive glue or whatever on my hand, because I go to touch my mouse and I'm dragging clips in for another video, and then I start lifting my hand up and I'm like, oh no, I just glued my hand to my mouse. So now I have two predicaments, because one, my mic arm is actually leaking glue because I guess my microphone's too wide for the arm itself and it's not connected properly. So now I have glue leaking from my mic arm and my hand is stuck to my mouse. So I lift that up. I know that I have one option here, and that's just to pull it. So that's gonna hurt. So I get enough courage to pull it, and I just absolutely tear the skin off of my hand from ripping this mouse off. So now I'm in another bit of a story because, well, you see, my fingers are still kind of gluey, and with the way that I position my hands on the mouse, it's my pinky finger and my ring finger. Those things are attached because they sit on the side of my mouse, and I have extremely large hands and a very small mouse. So this is a problem for obvious reasons. Anyway, now I'm scraping off tack glue from my mouse because there's tack glue all over my mouse, and this is pretty much the only mouse that I have that works, because the other one that I have, it's been broken, and when I try to place a block, it does a double place, so it's kind of annoying, and I have to do that every time I place a block. It's like, if I were to place a block here, just one singular block like that, yeah, it wouldn't do that, it would do this, which you can see how that's very annoying. And I just realized another problem. So the glue itself is really stringy, and I've still got it all over my fingers. It's dried by now, but now I've just got glue strings all over my desk and keyboard, so that's gonna kind of be annoying to clean out. Anyway, I've got a couple, I got a while of trading to do, so I'm just gonna do some trading while all of you wait, get back some armor, do a little bit of enchanting too. So I'm gonna do that. You all a fantastic night. I will be back shortly. We require some enchanting to be done. So protection 4, alright, projectile. I'm kind of into that projectile right now. Or we just go overall, but we don't have enough, so I think we're gonna go for the, oh, what? Did that just go? Okay, weird. Strange. Alright, well, I'm still down for projectile protection 3 on that one. As for, so I've got 2 protection pieces also, so I think another thing that we can do is just pop this right into the grindstone. Plop this thing in here. So protection, fire protection, unbreaking. Now, I think we're gonna go for, I mean, these are all pretty bad, and when I pop this thing in here, yeah, then they get even kind of worse. We're just gonna do this. Pop that back in here. Protection 3, protection 2, projectile protection 2. Alright, that's like no different than what we had before. So I think it's just, let's go for another one. Let's do the projectile protection. Let's go for another. Come on, it's a gamble. Oh, Unbreaking 3, okay. I think that Unbreaking 3 is where we're gonna try going for, so we just need to trade up with a couple of villagers and then we'll be all good. So I think one thing that we need to do is just turn these all into books because villagers enjoy books. Okay, mule. So now that we have books, let's go back over to here. And yeah, they're all sleeping. Alright, so maybe we can get some trade refreshes in the morning. Still got some iron on me. Okay, monsters nearby. That's where we go to the other hole. Perfect. Now we need to get 5 more levels. Alright, you're still at a huge markup. You do the... Oh yeah, you guys are the same. Alright. Listen, I've got such a large amount of iron that I can do that. And all I'm really using these guys for is levels because I don't have an elytra to get on top of Vale's gold farm. So I just kind of need these guys for levels as of right now. And I don't have a mob farm set up myself aside from a small iron farm. Yours isn't restocked. You aren't either. You're still unemployed. There's a baby in here. I don't know why. Alright, here we go. Anyone? You don't sell. Ah, back here. You're not. And then you guys are channeling power. Alright, yeah, I bought protection books off of you, and you have a power 5, so you're pretty good. And I got a feather falling off of you. Alright, we need 3 more levels. Come on. Alright, that didn't really do much. Does anyone have anything like useful they can offer me? I'm gonna put these in here, and we now need to find a way to, well, find a way to get XP. So I think setting up a mob farm is a good idea. So let's just put these in here. Yeah, I'll just put these in here too. There we go, and iron can go in there also. Alright, let's go mining for a bit. Also, before I do anything, I'm just gonna do this. And also, we need to zombify these guys, so I'm gonna take a couple of them and actually, let me just check something really quick. This is just to be for sure on something. I want to check if the dudes in the tree stump, if they, oh, actually another thing. Nothing. I want to see if the dudes in the tree stump, if they can refresh their traits. They should be able to. The problem is that they really don't sleep much. But I'm pretty sure that doesn't really have any effect on, well, anything. So I think I bought out from one of these dudes. Yeah, I did. Oh, you actually have fortune books. Feather flying perfect. Perfect. Alright, well, I needed fortune for the diamond pickaxe. So this is better. So now I forgot that dude had fortune. Alright, so I think we're gonna have to transport a couple dudes over there because I kind of neglect that stump, and I feel like I shouldn't neglect it as much. Anyway, we're gonna pop a couple bits of fortune on here, and then we're gonna go mining. So let's do that really quick. And do we have any efficiency book? We wouldn't be able to put it on there anyway, so I think it's just best bet to put fortune on there. That's feather falling. How about a mending? So on this thing, we could put that for 2 levels, and then this thing's probably going to cost more. Which 2 levels? 9. Alright, let's do this, and then, yeah. Alright, that's what I expected. Alright, so let's go get a couple levels from mining, because we need to mine anyway. And then we'll pop back over here, and then we'll do something. Because we just kind of got set back a whole lot from what we were going to do. So that's kind of inconvenient. I've returned back and I've kind of started working on a side project. I got the armor and all that, and I've been putting on a couple enchantments with it, along with actually going mining for a little bit. So let me show you what I've been working on at the base. You can kind of see the structure just popping up over the top here. It's kind of small right now, but what I want it to be is just a huge tower that just kind of like spirals out of control, and then we're going to do big trees around it, and then they're just going to progressively get smaller. So this is going to be an attachment to our base, where as we live underground right now, what we're going to do is we're going to either make some sort of water elevator, something to go up, and then it's just kind of going to be like an observatory at the top. It's just something to make this place look a little bit more grand. And I'm going kind of for like a steampunk theme, because I think it would look pretty good. Anyway, let's put these in here for right now. I've got a couple books of protection and mending and all that, so we're gonna put those on soon. But I also want to save up a couple levels for enchanting. But since we are running once again a famine of emeralds, we're going to go over to our trusty village. Also, there are way too many iron golems here. They all just come over in one area, and it's kind of like they're spawning in the wall. It's overcrowded in here, and that's kind of a problem, but I don't really know how to deal with it. Anyway, another thing that we're going to be doing to discount these guys is we're going to make a zombie area, so because these guys are kind of expensive and I want to get the best possible trade on these. So we're going to do that. We just need to, I don't know if there are more with your librarian. You don't even have a job. I've been putting tool stations around here seeing if they can get a job, but no, they just keep reproducing faster than jobs can happen. And now our unemployment rate in the village is up. Alright, 48 emeralds, it's not too bad. So, next episode, we're going to actually get a couple of these guys out and move them to a more suitable location, aka a villager trading hall, aka the stump. And then at the stump, we're going to run a system where it's going to be running a minecart with a zombie in it, and then that's going to convert them into zombie villagers. And what that'll do is it will allow me to get cheaper trades, because they'll be like, oh, he cured me, this dude's actually pretty good, I'm gonna give him a cheaper trade. And then the gossip's gonna start about how I'm such a good dude, and then I get cheaper trades from all villagers until I send the zombie their way. And since the server's difficulty is on hard, it's a 100% chance that they're going to turn into a zombie villager, so that's good. But we'll do that next episode. As of right now, I'm gonna grind out a couple more levels, get my armor back to at least standard, get another diamond sword and another pickaxe, because this thing's almost broken from mining. So anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I will see all of you in the next episode. And also, I apologize that this is late, but the video kind of came out late because the creeper death kind of halted progress, and I was trying to bounce back from that. Also, another thing that I would like to add is that Dinnercraft applications do end on the 31st of July. So if you want to get in the server, then application link is in the description below. But other than that, thank you all so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I will see all of you in the next episode. Goodbye, everyone.